Welcome back to the channel. This is Elijah. This is Elijah Reviews. Do not skip the intro because first off, my Superman and Lois watchers, I'm sorry. I reacted to the episode and had trouble with uploading and the file got deleted and I don't have the video anymore. But when I do the episode for tomorrow, I'll make sure to review the one that just happened. Young Warriors watchers. I've been trying to space out the reactions of the show since I knew it was getting towards the end, and I know the new season is ways away, and I can't wait to be waiting for that premiere with you guys and see the first trailer when it dropped. But I feel like I should have been doing that from the get-go because it give me time to reflect and think between episodes more if I'm spacing out my reactions and not just boom, 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 because I want to have a discussion with you guys for a second. And that's about the Crown Prince title. If Simon and Willem is your end game, as I think he is for most of that is for most of us. Besides being a complete piece of garbage, what other reason wouldn't we want August to take that title? First off, resume alone, being the captain of the rolling team and being like the head of their house at the school, before he just been replaced, he does have more leadership under him. Ability in him. He seemed more fitted for that political lifestyle more than Willem, and I say that in a good way for Willem. Because over there you have this side of coldness to you, and he seems like he possesses it. And if that's what stopping Willem and Simon to being together is that image of the Crown Prince, if that title is took from him and he goes on and like folks wasn't really zoned in on him until Eric died and he took that title, so he can kind of scoot back into the background if he no longer have that title, and him and Simon can happen. The other issue is Simon is not very fond of the Warrior family. His opinion on them, he don't really have nice things to say about William's family. So if you take that away and you give it to August, and Willem and Simon should thrive together more. So that's a good. I just want to ask you guys: are you okay if August takes that title, if it means Simon and Willem can be together without the extra layer of political, things with them? So that's my question. We're going to episode 5. Crazy in the last episode. I felt like it really mirrored the first 2 episodes of the first season. They was looking for Willem at the end of the very first episode. They couldn't find him. He was on that bench with Simon, and they locked eyes, and the episode ended. And the second episode, or movie night, when they had their first kiss. And this episode, they were looking for Simon because he was set the scene. He was with Willem. They had their kiss. But let's see what comes from that. I'm not gonna do much more talking. We're gonna jump into it. Episode 5, the next episode is the finale. Like, comment, subscribe. Please leave in the comments anything else you'd like to see me react to. I'll be sure to get to it. Let's go. Okay, Simon, you sniffing something. You trying to see if the shirt clean enough to wear? Giving it the sniff test? Oh, he's sniffing Willem's shirt. Hey, fish with no names that we know got names. I haven't said this since last season, but the show got an amazing soundtrack.
Seen Marcus? No, I haven't seen
I see next season is the final season. Stay for my review. I want to talk about that.
Anything wrong?
I have a problem with it in a way.
What? We were there with Marcus.
Yes,
Why did you do that?
because I'm a complete idiot.
I don't know if I'll tell her. She got a business. Unless it's her. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
I'm such a shitty person. But I really wanted to.
Love with Marcus.
Obviously not.
I mean, you can't control your feelings. So if you have feelings for the wrong person, they can still feel it.
That's,
Just right,
damn, Sarah be having some good ass advice. I saw August was talking to her when he was going through it. She
you
was
know it's hard to explain.
she tried to give some good advice.
Come on, we got to go.
I see a counselor in her future.
Really, it's obviously extra important. Felice, you have. I want to be able to be proud.
Fuck, I was planning on doing lipstick.
You're still trying, aren't you? You're so. We obviously respond with a.
You're right, it's just cute.
We intend to make a room and then smile.
Dang.
Okay. Not that much.
The royal family will be sitting there, so we have to move the statue. Then you have to rake the paths.
I know they doing it because of
You got?
the royal family coming through. But ain't that's what the house is all for them? It's about teaching them certain elegancies
It's not to say that it's really
as women,
spot on.
how to carry themselves and how to behave.
Right, I have some thoughts about some of the wording. So it would be great if we could have a little chat, right? We don't know. I know. It's realistic. I mean, giving a speech. So
Crown Prince.
the crown.
Yes.
Of course.
Correct that title.
Yeah, we can do whatever fun. Yeah. Have a nice day, Jan Olaf.
And you, August.
He about to, now that's my issue with all of what I just said at the beginning. I don't want him to get it by sabotaging Willem and undermining Willem to make him look bad to take the title from him. If he does it that way, I don't want him to have it.
Behind him, I do not want anything but your fullest attention.
What did he just say?
Listen, no, we have decided that we're going to sing the classic of Hillelska song at the Jubilee.
That's
But why? The headmistress liked it at the ball.
Sometimes you have to.
But we've been rehearsing for
The
weeks.
school is celebrating 120 years. It is important to stick to tradition. And the classic Hilly song, it's a symbol for the school.
But I thought the whole point was to prove that the school has been modernized.
Jan-Olof is right. Hillelska has always stood for continuity and tradition.
I mean,
that's the word of this show, tradition. Yeah, man, I work hard on this, and we practicing. I performed it. People love it. And you coming in with what to some old? I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna call it that. I don't know how that song means to other people, but still, don't come changing
The
it.
song is really amazing. The choir, I mean, the lyrics are kind of personal. It's just that they don't want your solo before Will's speech in the year with the
It's interesting.
It's like one of the most watched shows in all of Sweden. I guess they don't want new rumors about the two of you. You know?
It's bad that happened because that got to knock Simon right back in the mind frame of that's why I had to get away from him. I don't know. We haven't seen Felice and what Simon really talk. That's why I hate it for you, Will. It be stuff out of your control, man. It sort of just comes with your positioning, and you just gotta feel the hurt of it. I be hating that for him.
Hi. What did you do?
He
No one switched to the old version. They don't want you to be associated with me. Simon, that's not my fault.
yeah, it's not.
Lila, the song is about you.
Yeah, I know that.
Simon,
Well, you didn't put that together. You ain't hear the lyrics.
how long are we gonna be
I even knew that.
You don't get it because you haven't felt the consequences.
What? What are you talking about?
Okay, I understand that you've had it rough for a while, but it just feels like you've been prancing around, pretending like nothing's
Sim,
happened.
what the hell are you saying? You have no fucking idea what I've been through.
Exactly.
The one who posted the video is to blame.
Yeah,
You can't put this on me.
they got a.
Tell them who posted it. Tell them who did it.
Please, it's August. You should be pissed at, not me.
What?
It was August who posted the video.
Yes.
But I removed him as prefect and captain of the rowing team. I've tried.
When did you find out?
Lie. So you just found out. A week.
You didn't want to tell me anything?
Yes, Simo, of course I've wanted to tell you. I've been trying to protect you. I mean,
Come on, what do you mean protect? You're protecting him. I could
No.
report him to the police.
Simo,
Against you. You are the royal family.
Simon, I'm not like them.
You're exactly like them. You're exactly like your mom. You
Simon.
say you're mad at her, but you do exactly the same thing she does. Keeping a bunch of secrets and pretending that you protect me. But in the end, it's really all about protecting yourself.
He should have told him. That's true. He should have told him. They could have worked out what to do next with August.
Simo, please, can we...
I see both sides on that. Yeah, he should have told him. If somebody, he just didn't post that video and hurt you. He hurt him too. He deserved to know. But the blaming would him get on other people's doings because of his positioning, Simon has to back off on that a little bit. Right now, somebody that works for the Warrior family caught to Simon and slap him, and he'll go to Woodham and be like, "That's you guys, you all are like that." And Woodham like, "What the hell? I didn't do. I ain't slap you." He gotta not hold him accountable for stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I love the Woodham and Simon, but the more I see him, it almost like it's just not meant to be, and it's. They're young though. They're young. They're young. There's some growth to happen.
Has the Crown Prince had a chance to speak? It would be advisable for the Crown Prince to attend
Yes,
to
I
that.
will.
And that is true. If you go somewhere,
Not because it was him.
see, he's gonna learn how Simon's feeling because it was a video posted about Simon. He knew who posted it and didn't want to tell him, and now his position as Crown Prince is being threatened, and no one has told him that he's possibly gonna lose his position.
Unlawful violation of integrity. Defamation. Like, you know they would nail him on all these charges, right? I mean, you're underage. It's child pornography. You could go to jail for this.
Do you remember those guys who picked the first year a couple of years back? There were like 9 of them, but only 2 of them had to pay damages. That was it. Ville's right. I mean, people like them never get convicted. They always get away with it.
Okay, but everyone knows what they did. Don't you want everybody to know what August did?
That's a
Yes,
good
of
point.
course
Well,
I
there
do.
you go.
That's a good point. Ooh, wait.
You have us.
I'm gonna tell
We
y'all.
got your back. Report him. Then everybody will know what he's done.
If they ever feel like Willem is not the person to be the Crown Prince, they try to get to August. You now have that in your back pocket that you can leak that August did that, and they won't go with him neither. You have some ammunition now.
The speech. What are you talking about? I'm gonna skip Simon's song and sing that old boring original instead. Simon thinks it's my fault.
Well, honey, I think I have to make this very clear.
John Olaf. Erik never had to give any speeches before he was of age.
Why do I have to? Tell me honestly, I don't get it.
Wilhelm, if you won't give the speech, then August will do it.
Okay, now he do know.
give the speech. What are you talking about?
The royal court strategists are worried that it's better to introduce August as a member of the royal family now.
That way, the transition would be as natural.
So what, you mean he's gonna get a pat on the back for ruining my life?
Hey, stop it.
Yeah, that's what he get rewarded for doing something
What do you think we should do?
horrible.
There is no one else. If you won't give that speech,
Then August.
That's what they have to learn lately a lot. Actions or orders affect him.
give the speech.
Actions of him affect the whole family.
Royal crown prince.
So if you really hate August now and don't want him to be rewarded or happy, you know how much he would love to have that title? Be on your A game with him. Be on your A game. Snuff that out.
The buyers who came to look at your store have made an offer which we've accepted. But you told me you wouldn't sell to them.
Ooh.
I know, but come on. If nobody else gives us an offer, what can I do? I mean, it's mom and dad's decision.
He won't be well treated by them. You know that.
Yeah, but it's not
You
mine.
promised me. Yeah, but I'm not the one.
No.
Gosh, that's Simon on family. They blaming folks for stuff that's all they control. Like, you think I bought the horse? My parents did. You think I got to find the same soul where the horse goes? No, my parents do. I know I told you. Because I was going to at least try to avoid it from happening, but it's happening. But I know she's really connected to that horse, man. That's sad. Hopefully they do treat him well. Like they were trying to make him a racehorse or something.
And the prince, Eric. And he did it perfectly. I know that I should be grateful for everything I
So you got to do the same thing. They got to be with him. They got to be Prince with him.
How hard can it be to hand out awards, cut ribbons, and give speeches?
To be grateful, Willem. You are allowed to feel whatever you feel. What only you feel and not think about what's best for everybody else all the time. We can't choose who we're born as, but we can choose how we want to live.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's great advice. Make sure you take that advice. Because a lot of times folks hold who they becoming so much to who they was born as. You know, that can affect who you become in their life.
August. Can I help you?
You know, can we talk? She got August though, ain't she?
What are you doing here?
That Felice promised me he wouldn't end up with.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know. I thought that I just don't get it. How can she not care?
And you told her you sleeping with her ex-boyfriend?
What does she even care about if she can do something like that? I trusted her.
And you told her about this? I'm so I'm sorry. I want to feel bad. I want to feel bad for the horse and everything with her. But how can you? I don't know. You have not told her that you're like in a full-blown relationship with her ex-boyfriend. Basically sneaking around at this point. And you talk about how you thought you could trust her. That's crazy.
Hi. I'm sorry. I didn't say anything. Look, August is next in line, in succession, after me. He's my backup. Which means that I could allow him to take over. I could be free from this, I could be free with you. But if you report him to the police, I won't have a backup. And then I have no choice. I can't be free because then I let my whole family down. I let Eric down.
But I'm like a mind reader. I was just talking about that in the intro.
You telling me this just because you don't want me to report him?
What? That's what you got from that?
You have to do what feels right for you, Sam. I just want you to know that this is how it is. This is it.
I was just saying that if he let August take the seat, he can go beyond. You don't want a prick like that to be rewarded for what he did.
Has to get done fast.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Thanks, Mom.
Goodbye, my darling.
They called his mama. Oh, is he gonna buy the horse for her?
treated you so badly.
I said that episode. He wears his heart on his sleeves, even though he's a prick. There's multiple sides to this guy. The actor who plays him does a fantastic job. He's not a little worried and scared like he was when William was torturing his life. He doesn't look like a menacing prick when he doing something underhanded.
Can't promise you won't hurt me.
He not looking love and talking to Felice and Hall. He's a fantastic actor. It's really showing you what his character is feeling with his expressions. He's really good. I just hate the character. He's a prick.
You could let me know if you fell asleep in your home.
And you gonna tell her that you messed with August. But you thought you could trust her.
I mean, like, so bad.
Everything I just said.
Maybe that's exactly why she's in love with her. Because she can be exactly the person that Marlon
Feels that. She has trouble reconciling what she actually feels.
Well, she committed suicide.
Don't lash out, Simon. Uh-oh. See, Simon, you so built in your own hate for him. You're not following the eyes. He wasn't looking at you. He looking at Sarah. You should have went like,
I know who uploaded the video of me and Mila.
look at your sister over there.
I'm so honest.
Pero eso es bueno, ¿verdad? Que tú sabes quién es. Se lo dijiste a la escuela.
No, but I'm gonna report him.
What you gonna say?
Of course, we have to.
Her loyalty is horrible. Wow. She's gonna go warn him. She's gonna go warn him.
Hi.
You're horrible.
Simon knows. And he's going to the police. So if you want to take responsibility like you said you want to go to the police before it makes you too late.
I'm so done with Sarah, man.
But then,
Okay, whose computer will we use for the presentation?
Okay, it's like this. I won't answer any follow-up questions. I will only read what I wrote them in the book here, because I have barely read this one. Yeah, okay.
With that, we know who the crown prince gonna be. Sorry, August, that shit is sailed. That ship have sailed.
One next time, maybe, or...
William, he takes it the hardest, it seems like, when he going through stress and depression or whatever may going on. Simon's like he goes into anger. William's like he goes into depression. August like he goes into panic, pity, maybe.
I thought about speaking from. And now all this with August was too much. to stop you. But it is scary. What will happen to us?
You're gonna fall for somebody in the warrior family. You gotta know it's gonna have extra obstacles than a normal relationship. You gotta be able to adjust to some of those obstacles. Simon seemed unwilling to because he's so, I don't know, I don't want to say disgusted, but he's appalled of the royal family. About dating somebody in the royal family. And now they kiss again. Hopefully this leads to a permanent thing and not a fling. Oh, it's going past kissing. It's gonna go well past kissing. Close the blinds this time. We know what happened last time. Close the blinds. August will be out there with a phone. Close the blinds. They're gonna do it with the blinds open. They don't care. Go over there and close it. But there's that Simon house. They were so careful. He turned the game up and everything. At the school, for some reason, they leave the windows open for anybody to walk by and look in. Oh, see, okay. It clicked the with them just then. Like, we should have did this last time. I will still see through though. That was season 2, episode 5 of Young Warriors. Yeah, I see the thing saying next season is the final season, and I didn't want to look up why it's the final season because I didn't want to come across spoilers possibly. So I don't know why it's ending. So let me say that ahead of time because it could be ending because some actors don't want to come back. The writer may say he has nothing else to write about. But for me, it's like this show has done a good job of not restricting itself to the school. The school is that's the plot really. That's the location. That's the main location that we see the stables there. We see the gun range there. We see the dining hall. The rooms, you know, it really have. I almost feel like I can walk around that school and know where I'm going. As much as that school is the location, but within this location, you have set up so many good stories that you can branch beyond it. You know, whether you get out of the first year, third year thing, we always see how Simon and Willem adjust to the adult life and try to manage this relationship. Seeing him go into being King Willem. Said Simon passion of singing and what comes of it. Sarah and August, what comes of that. Felice and you know, it's all these characters. You're not restricted to this series being within that school. It just so happened the school is where it have taken place. But you could take these characters outside of this, start showing them going to adulthood and finding out what happens once they go there. But with that being said, I don't know why it's ended, but if I get so much more story to tell, then I would love to keep on telling it. But we got the third and final season coming. More likely going to be 6 episodes like the first 2. I have 1 episode left for season 2 to watch, which means I have like 7 episodes total to watch of the show. And how you wrap it all up, it's going to be a question. And this one, Simon finally found out about August being the one to leak the video, which I feel like he was entitled to know from the get-go. I know we have warrior family and certain things. We have to go about doing things when it's people like that that's involved. But he's a minor who has something like that leaked to him, which is traumatizing. You have, you know, he had the right to know. He also can't blame Willem for everything his family does. That's not fair. As Sarah can't blame Felice for her parents selling the horse. Felice said, I'll make sure, you know, how much can I make sure the parent find the sense? Same time, she's not telling her that she's sleeping with August, who's her ex. I hope Willem and Simon, this kiss, this interaction leads to something more permanent and not back to, we didn't see Marcus this episode. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Not a fan of the guy. But, yes, this coronation has been talked about a lot this season. I remember last season they talked about horror movie night. It was in that episode. They talked about the ball this season. It was within that episode. They talked about anything they mentioned, even when the parents weekend, it happened within that episode. This coronation is different. It's been talked about for episodes. They're leading up to it, which got me very nervous of what's gonna happen in that finale. Who's gonna give the speech? You know, what happens at the coronation is huge, I believe, because they're not wrapping that up within the one story season episode thing. They're stretching it throughout the season for a reason, and hopefully that lead up is to something something crazy, but not too crazy. But at the end of the day, good episode. I can't watch the finale. The finale I will have up by Friday. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I want to tell you guys a couple things I have coming to the channel. My girlfriend's gonna be joining me on the channel. We're gonna watch The White Lotus. We're gonna watch a lot of shows. You know, I want to give you guys shows we watch that you may haven't heard or to check out, as I receive shows from you guys to watch, and we can all just, you know, converse amongst, you know, our entertainment, what we like to watch. If I'm gonna give you guys a good show, Sandman on Netflix is a real good one. I highly recommend it. But yeah, I can't wait to continue. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next week.